This is episode 56 of Real Occult, where we apply numerology and astrology to the material world. Today we are talking about life as a video game. And so in numerology, every day has multiple layers of energy to it. You have the life path, you have the day energy, and then you have the number of the day. The life path is calculated by adding up, and this is, so we could even go a layer deeper. You have Pythagorean numerology, and then you have Chaldean numerology, two different schools of thought. They have their own little nuances. I will be talking about the big picture Chaldean life path, as I believe it gives us the most nuance for this discussion. So you add up every single digit of the day. Today is October 24th, 2025. 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5. That gives you the life path. And so the day energy is the day of the month. Today is the 24th. The number of the day is what day for the entire year is it? Today is the 297th day of the year. So we have for our life path, we have the 7 base energy. We have for the day energy, the base 6, and so you get the base energy by adding the digits together. 2 and 4, 6. So that's the base energy. The 2 and the 4 add nuance and flavoring to that energy. So if you think of today's life path, the 1 and the 6 add nuance and flavoring to that base 7 life path. And then for the number of the year, the number of the day, which is the day number of the year, the 297th day, base 9. The 297 gives nuance and flavoring to that base energy. And so that's how you can blend together the Pythagorean and then the Chaldean. I may not even be pronouncing either one of those properly. But in my head, that's how, we'll keep it moving. As you move through these days and experience these different layers of energy, the life path gives us insight into the types of activities or themes we are likely to encounter. So today we have 7 energy themes. 7 energy is divine intelligence, spirituality. It's a very analytical energy, introspective, retrospective, retroflective, thinking back and looking inward. And because of that, it can create the sensations of loneliness. It can isolation. It can create isolation, bring a sense of isolation, loneliness. And even if you think of the number itself, it goes across and then it just down. The energy goes across and then down. 7 energy, that divine intelligence, that spirituality tends to teach us lessons through material loss, through pain, emotional roller coaster. It tends to take something away or inflict physical, emotional damage that forces that reflective and inward analyzation of your actions to learn the lesson you're meant to learn. The day energy, today is the 24th, 2 and 4 for that base 6 energy. 6 energy is family, selfless service, duty, community. It's also hardships, challenges, barriers. If you think about the energy of the number 6, it swoops downward and then you could keep going in that bottom loop forever. Selfless service, duty. Doesn't mean it's not, because when the thing that I have had happen across multiple readings and so many conversations, this little detour, as I am learning to communicate these energies more effectively to a different audience than I'm used to, in a different medium and way than I'm normally used to, I've discovered with the 164 families I have in our before school and after school program that six energy tends to be thought of as easygoing, it brings beauty, it brings harmony, it's cooperation, it's community, it's family, but it doesn't mean it's always pretty. 6 can bring tons of pain, tons of challenges. Those hardships and barriers that it forces you to overcome through that selfless service, that sense of duty, can bring, I want to say raw violence, but it's not quite so type of deal. But so 6 energy is that's kind of a little insight into 6 energy. It's not soft or weak, but it is community, beauty, harmony, lovely environments. And the 2 and 4 adds to that, to the divine feminine, intuition, improvement for structure, routine, hard work, discipline. So that the 24 is an awesome variation of the 6, where we're going to keep it moving to that 297. And so 9 energy is very high energy. It is proud, which can create conflict or tension with others, and the 9 energy doesn't doesn't really care or view it as a problem, which could be a problem for you when you experience the consequences of those actions on a different energy day as we cycle through. And so, we're 10 minutes in, I'm going to wrap this thing up and put a little bow on this thing. It's going to be beautiful. And so, the 9 likes to improve the human experience for others. And how it goes about doing that, it doesn't really care. So that could be good and bad. If you're on a upward feedback loop, a positive feedback loop, your life is getting better day after day, that's an amazing thing. If you're on a negative feedback loop, you're on a downward spiral, and your life sucks every day, and every day it feels like the universe is just kicking you in the gut, punching you in the face more and more. I've been on both sides of this. Those 9 days can be brutal because it's going to increase that escapist, egotistical, screw everything type of mentality. Or at least it tends to. That's how things tend to play out. And so, as you move through the day and you have these different layers impacting you, it's just like school or playing a video game. When you wake up, that's your character booting up. Game just started. And now as you're delivered these experiences throughout the day, the universe, which knows every single thing about all of us, it knows exactly what motivates us, why it motivates us, our innermost desires, our innermost fears, aspirations. It knows everything about us so that it can deliver with pinpoint precision and accuracy the exact experiences we have to have, exactly when we need to have them, in order to ultimately learn the lessons we are meant to learn in this lifetime, so that we can ultimately fulfill our karmic destiny, the role that we are meant to fulfill for others. And so today we have learning lessons. This is from the 7 energies, so the themes and activities. Learning moments, injury, loss. We're going to experience these things through 6 energy. So the day energy is how you access and maximize access to that life path. So now 6 energy, family, community, selfless service, duty. And so maybe here is something that happened with the program. We had a participant get a cut on their arm and now able to fulfill the 6. That's the theme and activity, is that 7 energy, injury, material loss, teaching young participant a lesson. And now one of my staff members was able to fulfill that 6 energy role, clean the wound, beautiful bandage on it, get back out there, keep playing, having fun. 6-minute detour, right back out there. And that whole thing happened in a complete cycle of action, the 297. And so depending on who you are in that experience, the universe was able to teach every single person. I was able to guide a staff member how to handle someone getting hurt. Staff member was able to learn how to handle someone getting hurt. Young participant learned lesson. We were all able to have this 769 energy experience teach us something and challenge us in this experience. So as we go through these experiences that are all perfectly designed to test us, the universe is gauging whether or not we have learned our lesson. So as you have that split-second decision before, so as I see everything happen, as I see it unfold, as I make the decision on what to do, am I going to handle this? Am I going to use this moment to train staff member? That split-second decision is the universe giving me the test. And I'm able to decide, okay, I'm going to use this moment to train, because it's a great day to do that. So we train. I could have also made the decision not to, and then we'd be experiencing something different. Staff member would have different experience of loss of learning, Instead of learning the positive, it'd be where the feedback loop goes different. And so we have 3 layers of karma. Now, oh man, I said I was going to tie this thing up, and now I just opened a whole new layer with the 3 layers of karma. 3 layers of karma. You have the foundational layer, which is from our birth chart, the imprinted energy from previous lifetimes. You have the current karma, which is our active transits, what houses the planets are currently in and what signs are paired up in those houses at that moment as what. Oh my gosh, see, now I was trying to go fast and I just freaking flip-flopped it. What signs the planets are transiting at that current time, and what house in our birth chart those signs sit in. So as the planets rotate through our birth chart, that is the current layer of karma, and that's where we have these guided activities and lessons, these tests and challenges. And then you have the top layer, the created karma, which is where the universe is gauging the status of our learning based on the inputs we give. How do we respond to every experience we have? The inputs we give. What actions do we take? Doing nothing is still making an action. It's still doing an input. It's putting in a 0. Then the magnitude of our inputs, the volume of inputs we deliver to the system, determines the magnitude of our outputs. And you can utilize money to an extent to magnify your energetic inputs. Because as you go to work and you exchange 1 hour of your focused, dedicated energy for a $20 bill, that $20 bill is literally a external manifestation or storage of that 1 hour of your energy. So as you accumulate these dollars, you can use them to shortchange these energetic loops. You can jump loops. You can magnify the experiences, but you're still having the same thing unfold through that birth chart, preordained, pre-laid out foundational experience and journey based on how Saturn's going to transit through your experience and through your lifetime. As Saturn's ring, there's no escaping Saturn's ring. No matter what you do, you cannot escape Saturn's ring. There is no escaping the lessons we are meant to learn in this lifetime. So as we face these different experiences day in and day out, I like to think about it. I like to play the game as literally booting up in the morning. Ooh, shake it off. I take a shower, and I personally take a shower first thing in the morning, shake it off, get loosey-goosey, get comfy. And now as I experience these different things, oops, bang the glass, chip the glass in the sink. First thing in the morning, it's like, oh, well, this is a test from the universe. This is a 4 energy test. And so how do I respond? Well, instead of responding the way I normally would, I'm going to do XYZ. Because one way or another, I have to start putting those inputs in. There's no getting out of it. So I try to ace the experiences by utilizing the insights the different layers of energy give us. And that's what real occult is all about. Utilizing numerology and astrology in a real, tangible way. Real solutions to real problems, guided by the divine. That's how real occult rolls. If you have made it this far, I genuinely appreciate you for listening. The universe wants you to win. If you take anything from this, the universe wants you to win. The universe is on your side. We simply have to demonstrate through our actions that we have learned the lessons we are meant to learn, so that we can fulfill the role we are meant to fulfill for others. So in that experience, I had the opportunity to fulfill the teacher role for my staff member for this 7 life path, 6 day energy experience that the 3 of us were having, the participant, the staff member, and myself. All 3 of us were now thrown into this experience together, whether we like it or not. Every moment of our lives, from the moment we started just remembering things one day, has brought us to this point in time where we're all having this experience together. And how's it going to play out? I have the ability to lean into the 7 theme and activity, and I'm going to teach with a 6 energy attitude. I'm going to be supportive. I'm going to be focused on improving the mood and attitude, creating an uplifting, comfortable environment to do this in. Instead of doing it out here with the other 50 participants, we're going to go in the little office and get cozy and demonstrate how to do this. If it was a 7 life path 1 energy day, we would have just bam, 1 energy. We're going to bang this thing out right here. Let me show you how this is done. Maximize access to the life path by utilizing the day energy. And so, once you demonstrate through your actions that we have learned the lessons we are meant to learn, every day simply becomes like a video game. You're communicating and playing levels. And the purpose of the game is to win. And the universe wants you to win. It's going to assist you and help you. And if you listen, you trust the plan, you trust the process, you allow Saturn to guide you into the experiences you are meant to have with that pinpoint and precision I mentioned earlier, we all just take a deep breath together, preferably through our nose, not half through our mouth like I just did. Relax. Enjoy the experience. And fulfill our role for others. I won't even get, I almost just opened up a whole nother loop with the, I'm a 3 life path, born on a 29 day. So my role in a 7 energy universal year. So I have that 7 energy role anyways. And I do it with the 3 and the 11. We won't even get into that. But that's a good idea. Maybe a good teaser for the next installment of Real Occult. I appreciate you for hanging out with me. I can almost guarantee you that will not be the next episode, as I'm planning on talking about node reversals with or from a very cool family chart and very cool family experience with an upcoming node reversal, as a different sibling just experienced a perfectly mirrored node reversal. It's a very cool family chart. So that'll probably be an episode coming up, a little teaser for that one. If you've made it this far, like I said, I genuinely appreciate you. The universe wants you to win. I also want you to win. And I will talk to you again soon.